Gotta turn on my light. Woo! And I gotta make a story. Oh, and I gotta make sure everything's working right. This is all good. So many things to do at the same time. Oh, and send a message on Discord. Okay. And I'm also live on Twitch. I mean, duh, that's the first place I go live. Oh, interesting. I never noticed this. Okay. All right, let's make a super quick story. Hi, I'm live. I'm late. I don't know. I'm late. Oh, it's 2 p.m. I'm half an hour late. I woke up at like 12:15 and then I had a like super long walk with their dogs and I've just been trying to wake up. I'm getting attacked for whatever fucking reason. But yeah, I'm alive. Come hang out. Hello. Hi. Okay, I just gotta type my friggin' link. You know what's funny? I was watching a friend's stream. Hey, enough. Enough. Sorry, I have to get mad, but enough. That's enough. She's on a fit of actually attacking me when I'm standing. Like that's it's been happening for 3-4 days now that I can't stand without her jumping me. And that's a problem because I don't want her to jump me or anyone. So sorry for that. What a great way to start. It's always the pushing the limits. Oh, the other thing that I was doing to fuck with him doesn't work anymore? Let's try a new thing. I was saying, I was watching a friend stream. Enough! Come on! Enough! That's enough! Cut it off! You want to bite someone? Go bite the other dog in the room. Okay? God damn. I was watching a friend stream the other day and I had to witness the whole, oh wait, give me a second, I'll type the fucking link. So I was like, yes, I'm not alone in my pain. The fucking, every time I bitch about typing the link on Instagram story. Boop. All right, and we definitely have to make coffee because I have not had any. Okay. Hi. Did you the two phone calls? I got a little meta with it. It was fun. That was the one, like I teased it a while ago saying I had an audio coming up with twins. I had to make it twins because that's the only way I could be two voices within one audio. Otherwise I just would have made it like another person. But it kind of worked because of the twin superpower thing I kind of banked on. Of like knowing anyways, or tracking, like, okay, let's go make some coffee. I need that shit. Woo-wee. The dogs are going insane behind me. Which makes no sense because like I just said at the beginning, we took a fucking long walk. Like, yeah, I woke up really late. They let me sleep in. That's because I went to bed at like 5 a.m. Well, I fell asleep at 5 a.m. I went to bed at 4. But yeah, I'm all good. The machine's, oh wait, do I even have enough coffee? Please tell me I have enough. I think I have 18 grams in that. Oh, sorry, lights. Can't see shit. Have you started on your audios for this month? I haven't, but I will. I mean, like, you know, they came out, what was it, 2 days ago. So, I almost did yesterday, and then I was like, hold up. Like, the audios just dropped. Like, take a breather for a second. But yeah, I'm gonna work on them soon because I don't want them to come out like literally beginning of February, right? I want them to actually come out. But also, it's always fun to drop an audio on my birthday. And that's literally next Friday. So it's perfect because it's a drop day. Does that mean it's been oh, fuck this song. Does that mean it's been 4 years? Because every 4 year, it falls on the same day, right? Sorry, I gotta skip this shit. Jesus Christ. What I'm trying to get at, or get to, is that I dropped a birthday audio. The one called For My Birthday was on my birthday also. Was it a Tuesday or a Friday drop? I don't know. Anyways, it'll be like the second time I can actually drop right on my birthday. Done my work for the day. Are you? Just because of this? Sometime is until yeah. Literally my thing. They haven't said anything, but I know they can't be happy about it. They can't be happy about it because I have like a certain amount per month, right? I send 3 audios a month max. That's my thing with them. The amount of times I literally email them on the 31st or 30th, depending on the month, saying, "Hey, I just sent all my audios in." And they haven't been like, "Hey, that shouldn't count for the month that just ended. Like, it should go towards the next month." So they've been really nice about it. Like, they could have hit me with, "We'll count it for when it comes out, not when you send it." But I think it would have been tricky. I don't know. I'm lucky. They haven't given me shit. I am trying to get back on top of shit though. Oh, that's your birthday. Wait, man, depends. When is your birthday? Not the 16th. We're not birthday twins. Or are you saying you're now green? I thought you were set on your color for the year. Your own words. We do have enough coffee, so let's fucking make that thing. My stomach is a tiny bit empty, not empty because I had a breakfast bar, but I forgot that I keep forgetting when I run out of a thing and I tell myself, oh yeah, I'll go buy it. And then the next day comes and I haven't done it. Like I did that with my meds on Tuesday. Monday I ran out. Tuesday I had to go buy them because I woke up and I was like, fuck it, I have my meds. And then yesterday I ran out of milk and cereal. And I haven't gone to buy the stuff, even though I said it. Your birthday's, so we have the same birthday. Maybe not the same year, I don't know. I'm a 95 kid. You don't have to say the year for yourself, I'm just saying. We have the same birthday. I actually grew up knowing a guy on the, like literally in school in the same, we were born the exact same day. Not same time, duh. But like every year, even to this day, I think he probably still writes me on Facebook. I just don't go on Facebook. Because we used to wish each other a happy birthday every year. It was like, if there's one person that's not gonna forget the other one's birthday, it was gonna be the two of us. Because we were always like, hey! And we did like track and field together and stuff. Okay, wait. And now grade. When you make this stuff, so it suck if they just said no. Yeah, like, no, they wouldn't say no, but they could count it as like the next month. And, you know, I wouldn't get paid for the month that I send them in. Yeah, I'm 95. January 16, 1995. Turning 31 on Friday next week. I don't know. I both feel old and inadequate for 31 at the same time. You know? Like I actually feel like, oh yeah, I am 31. Like, I don't know. Physically, energy, liveliness maybe at times. But at the same time, I'm like, feel inadequate. Muffin is literally blowing bubbles in the water bowl. Can you see? You can see her butt. But she actually is shoving her nose in it and going bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know why she does that. She like sees something in it. Usually the only stuff that's in the water bowl is trash that's on her mouth. Because when she eats, she's like a fucking messy eater, and then she drinks water and like there's a bunch of just bits. I clean the water, like it's clean water right now. But big birthday plans? Probably not. The exact same shit I did for Christmas and I did for New Year's, which is just be at home with the dogs. This song is a bit basic, so yeah, we'd skip it. My hands are busy. Turned 31 this year too? Nice! Oh, my stomach hurts. That's because I had creatine. And usually I eat with it. Oopsies. But the coffee works well, actually. It kind of counters it. I just have to actually have it, you know? I don't know what we're doing today. It's gonna be a chill time, I think. You know, I'm a little zombie. I was literally, okay, so before I went live, did I press? Yeah. Before I went live, I told myself, ah, shit. Because I was late, like I slept in, I came back. I literally got home from the dog walk at 1:25. Hence why I was late, like now, because I still wanted to chill out, come back to recenter myself before I go live. But I was like debating, oh, do I just not stream and play Where Winds Meet because I want to? Or do I stream? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stream Where Winds Meet. Why not? Who cares if they don't know the story? You don't need to know the story. I mean, like, it would be nice, but, you know, overall, it's still a nice game. And then I checked, and literally, it's a big update today, and I can't play the game until 6 p.m. tonight. Because they have the servers are down and shit. They're doing like updates. So I was like, oh well, fuck. Even my maybe plan doesn't work. And then I was like, so I definitely can't not stream because I don't even have the game that I would play if I wasn't streaming. So we're just, I don't know, we're just vibing, chilling. This song sucks ass. Let me just skip that shit. Ugh. I don't know. I feel like they're still updating this playlist, but also at the same time, it feels like there hasn't been any good non-copyright sounds music in a minute. Like new ones. Because this one's called Releases. It's supposed to be newer releases, even though there's songs in there that have literally been there for the past 4 years, at least. Jesus Christ, this sucks. Sorry. I'm a little slow right now. This coffee needs to kick in. Oh, muffin! Can you see that? No, yes you can. You can see her head. She literally adjusts to go stand right behind my foot. The amount of time she trips me up is high. In the kitchen, very high. Okay. See, nice. Thank you for streaming. Hell yeah, no, like I'm always down for that. It was mostly just me being like, oh, I'm late. Like, do I just go cozy? Do I just get comfortable? This song sucks. I gotta skip it. Oh my god. Remember kids, just because you can make music doesn't mean you should make music. Yikes. Oh, and a headache now? Nah. I'm gonna take some ibuprofen. Today given. Oh, good vibes are needed. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I feel like I was going to say something more about the audios for the month or something. I don't know. I just get to drop one for my birthday. I was going to say something else about that. I don't know. I do not know. Bam. Bam. But I'm glad that came out. Because it was so tricky. As in, obviously I had some personal feelings towards it. I swear to you, like, even though because I got cheated on, right? So making literally 2 audios called the cheater and the cheaty, and having it not be a negative thing, right? In the story, it actually doesn't come back as a bad thing. It works out for the situation. Let me just go get some ibuprofen. Give me a second. Ah, you're such a fucking bully, man. Come on. That's Mocha's favorite ball. Who has it? Muffin. She doubled, the triple, double, quadrupled down on that shit. Hi, you can still hear me? I can really take you everywhere. You smart.
You very smart.
You very smart. You the best.
Genius. I appreciate you.
Maya with the 64 months. I love the number 60.
Down to 4 simple things. Everything is expensive. I don't know what to eat. I'm tired. Ibuprofen.
Everything is expensive. I don't know what to eat. I'm tired. I need. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. That is gonna fuck up my stomach. All right, let's switch mics. Give me a second. Hi. Oh, not this song. Can you tell I'm like, I'm just gonna bitch the, oh my god. Okay, muffin. No. Mocha literally doesn't get to be close to me if I'm at the desk. She gets to be close to me on the couch because Muffin is literally crushing me So like that's the closest Mocha gets to be, is like near, because Muffin is still closer. But at my desk, Muffin is such a fucking pain in the ass. Oh fuck, I forgot to put cold water in my coffee. Oh, I have water right here. You know what? We're gonna do water bottle cold water into my coffee instead of going to the fucking kitchen. Log that. Okay. Same year. So we're actually born on the same day, same year? That's crazy. Huh. Well, now I know 2 people born on my actual birthday. That's interesting. Therapeutic or cathartic at all. So that's what I was trying to say, is somehow my inner feelings are obviously like tense towards that subject, and especially it working out. But for whatever reason, I just kept going where the story was pulling, right? Because that's kind of what I do, is like I figure out a dynamic, and then it's hard to even explain. Like it's improv, but I don't think about it all that much. Like I just kind of go through it. Like I just literally picture the whole thing happening, the whole scene. And somehow that's where it went. Hey, am I gonna have to put you inside? You're a bit much right now. Oh, it is fucking 2 p.m. That's the fighting the tired. Now it makes sense. Because right now is crash time. Mocha's laying down and she's ready, but Muffin is the one that fights it like a little fucking kid still. Because she is. Hey, don't bite the fucking couch. No. You want to go inside? I'm actually going to push you in there. No. Just settle. Settle. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, no. Mocha's trying to fucking correct her. That doesn't work because it just makes her want to fight more. Hey, Muffin. Can you fucking chill? Alright. Should lay down on my feet. Hopefully it lasts more than 2 seconds, but it won't. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's what was interesting about making those 2 audios, but somehow, I don't know, it worked out. It was technically, if what was the name of the other one? Technically, it's almost a prequel to one of my first audios on Quinn. I think one of my first. It was within my first year. Let me see if I can sort them by order of drops, and then I can remember the name, because there's one that was like a phone call thing. I don't remember the fucking titles to half my shit or what they are. I literally have audios that I don't know what they are. If I read the title and descriptions, I'm like, what is that? Phone arrangement, a 2-part series that I had. So technically the 2 audios I just made now are kind of a prequel to phone arrangement. Okay. Guesting on a D&D podcast. Whoa. That's cool. That's great. So you're starting a new campaign, or you're hopping in on a like campaign that's existing? Like that podcast is existing and stuff. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Man, this music. I needed to do something good. Not. Okay. Is it choose your own? No, I mean, choose your own adventure is great too. Yeah. Honestly, literally, that was Mocha dropping a bone. Just testing gravity. They're both supposed to pass out soon. I definitely made it like a I made it a walk where it's funny, but like, so I have some long walks that I do with them all the time. Like I have a few that I, you know, I'm like, cool, today that's the one. But today I flipped it and I used one of the long walks that's already like recent, as in, I think we've only done that walk 5 times so far. And I flipped it. So instead of circling in one direction, I did it the complete other direction. And that fucks with their brains. Because instead of recognizing it the whole time, they're like, I kind of know where I am, and they're sniffing a lot. So I tired the shit out of them. I was making sure to make up for the fact that I woke up at like 12:15. Snow is snowing? Damn. It snowed here yesterday. Thank God it was melting by the time it was touching the ground. It was like heavy rain, then it was like thick ass snow, but literally not staying. And it's supposed to snow today, but so far, I mean, it's not gonna stay. I hope not. Let me check the weather. You know what? I think I know what's happening. I bumped up my volume on accident because I bet you can barely hear the music. There you go. That's better. Because my voice was even louder in my headset than it normally is. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to see the weather. Tiwi. Wait, I don't even see Tiwi's message. Oh, over there. Oh my God, I made it. Yes, hi. All right, cool. Let's see the fucking weather. I mean, it's about to rain for the next couple of days, but it's actually done being below freezing. So good shit. It's 5 degrees right now. It's gonna be 6 tomorrow, 7 Saturday, 8 Sunday, 10 on Tuesday, but then we go back down to 7 for the like next weekend. But the sun is coming back out. Literally, sun should be back out on my birthday, on Friday, next Friday, not tomorrow. Is there only yeah, I play non-copyright music. It's a specific playlist that's kept up by NCS, non-copyright sounds. So even some playlists are called like non-copyright, but you can't really trust it because it's just, they grab a bunch of songs but they don't keep track. But non-copyright sounds, as in the artist, keeps track of all that and updates their playlists accordingly, so I don't get in trouble with copyright shit. It's been bad for a week now. The snow, yeah, right? Good stories from the Swedish family, and also same. It's the worst snow. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm on our birthday. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the goal. I mean, I want to, because to have my birthday on a drop day is always a... Oh, actually, I can see that. Wait, I'm looking at my audios in the order so I can see exactly when I dropped. Oh, I didn't drop the birthday on my birthday. For my birthday was dropped on the 13th in 2023. And then for your birthday, as in like I made one for me, one for the listener. And that one was a week later on the 20th. So actually now will be the first time I get to drop it on my birthday. But I don't, like, I want to make it like a touch of birthday, but not, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. It's not going to be like, yay, celebration, all that, you know? It's going to be like, I don't know. I think I'm aiming for more of a mellow vibe. We'll see. Okay. Joined on YouTube and was really confused for a moment. It's like, where's my chat, peeps? Well, yeah, you joined on YouTube. 25 Celsius? Oh. They're only certain. Cool. Meanwhile, in Australia, it's going to be 42. I do love the heat, though. I do love the heat. All right, let me just see how many messages I missed for them before, and now you're returning. Nice. Gotcha. That's cool. Ooh, my head. Fuck. Oh, man, I'm actually getting like a pretty strong migraine, I guess. It started at my eye, but now it just popped behind my ear. I mean, that's my fault. I stayed up until 4 a.m. and then only fell asleep at 5. So I have this thing. It's actually, I know it's revenge, not actual mean revenge. So ADHD, neurodivergence in general, we have this, like, I don't even know how to describe it proper. It's a form of revenge against... how do I even say it? You have like... I'll call it nighttime revenge, right? And what it is you stay up so late to do things that you wanted to do during the day. Like, it's like a revenge against the fact that you didn't do it during the day. And in my case, like, I did game yesterday during the day and all throughout the night. But the difference is, during the day when I do, the dogs were purposely, yesterday at least, like I said, Muffin has been on a fit of attacking me. So yesterday she was literally attacking me nonstop, which adds to the fucking stress. So once they were like sleep, you know, because it was after midnight, they're like, all right, we sleep, whatever you're doing. And then it becomes like, oh fuck, let me finally game in peace. Like, so it was revenge bedtime procrastination. There you go, that's the one. Yes. YVR got snow and the valley didn't. Really? I mean, yeah, but it was nothing that stayed as far as I know. Like, only a little slush stayed on the ground. Muffin is so fucking restless. Stop fighting the tired. Hey, hey, hey! That's enough. No! Enough. Enough. She tried to take it on fucking Mocha. And now they're fighting. They're gonna start fighting again. Mocha wants to sleep. That's the problem, right? Mocha understands, hey, I'm actually tired. I'm gonna sleep. Muffin is, oh, I'm tired. I don't wanna. And then she goes, so I'm a fucking attack. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Enough. All right, go settle down. Go settle. That's enough. Enough. Go coucher. She's also mad because Mocha was about to sleep right behind my chair. That's way too close to me, you know? Do I just spend all my time bitching about them? Yeah. Yeah, the bedtime procrastination gets you good. Yeah. Climate change? I mean, yeah, for sure. Climate change is real and pretty intense. Storms today. Late this afternoon. Stormy weather. I think that's the one thing I don't like about Vancouver. The lack of storms. Fuck, I keep fucking with my volume and it fucks with my head. Can you leave her alone? Oh, I might have to put Muffin in the crate. If it doesn't stop within 5 minutes, because Mocha wants to sleep, Muffin is also tired and she's just fighting it, I might have to put her in there just so. Yeah, do I still love him? You fucking damn right I do. If I didn't, holy shit, I would not be driving myself insane like I do, right? That would be it's I tell them that every single night. Like, how much I fucking love you. Every night. It would be so easy if I didn't. So much easier. But no, I love them too much. Doggy downers. So yeah, I haven't ordered them in a minute. I do normally give them. That could actually be the reason I stopped giving them like a month ago. I gotta order. They have like sleepy treats I give. Not sleepy, but it kind of mellows them out. And I usually give them like right after the first walk of the day, because that's when they're like fighting. She knows I'm in this position to look at her. Okay. Perfect weather for nap time. Real. That's what. Body felt the rapid pressure change. Oh my god. The. Wait. I used to do that. I used to feel that like a ton, too. Grainy and lightly raining. Fighting natural urge. Yeah, with the rain. I mean, it's been rainy here, so I'm always like Tuesday. Oh, actually, it was a really good thing I didn't go live on Tuesday. I ended up with the biggest fucking migraine until nighttime. So like, yes, I didn't go live because I literally forgot to buy my meds on Monday. I had to go to the store, buy my meds, all that. But like once I was home, had done all that, I literally had an insane migraine until like 8 p.m. It was so bad. But it was also insanely gray dark outside. Like obviously by 8 p.m. yes, because it's dark at 4:30. But even during the day, like midday, because it was so rainy, it was really dark. So it was like every part of Tuesday said, relax. Yeah. Just got home from work, feeling nap, but won't actually fall asleep. Yeah, the thing about naps, I don't take naps. Even when I do feel like it, I somehow do like a magical nap, which will be like, I don't fall asleep, but I just lay down. Like if I just lay down and somehow 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I didn't sleep, but I'm also rested in a way. Naps fuck me up a bit. I already have a bad sleep routine. I would just make it so much worse if I slept during the day. Not fuck me up as in like you wake up and you're like, what year is it? Because the secret is just to hydrate and you don't have that happen. Dogo Drogos. Yeah. Bed early-ish, but waking up around midnight. Damn. Oh, I'm so lucky that once I'm out, I'm out. You know? Once I'm asleep, I'm gone. You ain't waking me up. Even the dogs. Moko tries a little bit in the morning. She just whines, which the reason Moko tries to wake me up isn't even because she's like bored or anything. Her stomach, she has like really intense stomach acid in a way. So it causes her like, usually she'll get pretty strong acid reflux if I don't pay attention to what I give her. And in the morning, because it's been so long since her last time she ate, that's when it's like fired up the most. Like her stomach's actually kind of hurting and she'll eventually throw up unless I give her something to eat. And I was looking it up and it's because of the like how intense her stomach acid is. So I just have to, she'll whine in the morning to let me know like, oh, like, hey, I'm not comfortable. And then I just give them like a carrot or whatever. And then she's chill. She'll lay back down on the bed with me if I go back to bed. But usually that wakes me up for good. Okay. Migraines are the worst. I've had migraines my whole life. I think there was a known cause at some point. What was it? Because the thing is, it's bad because I somaticize as well. So my anxiety shows up as a migraine. Which I just have anxiety. So all my like mental overthinking shows up as a migraine, but also I'm prone to migraines. Like really, my mom is super prone to migraines too. When I was a teen, I used to miss one day a week almost every week. Like literally by Wednesday was usually my crash day. I would wake up with the biggest migraine, and unless I had something important to do in school, my mom would be like, just stay in bed. And I would stay in bed, no lights for the whole fucking day. And that was always like, because I was good at school. So as long as there wasn't like a test, you know, I needed to make sure it was always safe to miss. So if I knew there was a test, she was like, you gotta go. But yeah, so migraines have always been a thing. Ibuprofen is like the one medicine I've bought my whole life. Like I don't have anything else, but I do have that shit. Right, I missed a bunch of messages. Hold on. Been going to bed early. Oh, okay, I read that. Migraines are the worst. Take the nap. Horizontal time. Yeah. I wish I could do ground time, like actually floor time, but they fucking take it as a chance to attack me. That's the one thing I wish I had more of, because the floor is really comfortable. Like it's so good for my spine and it almost resets my energy. But yeah, they don't let me do that. As if in my fucking dreams. Started working full time, I only nap whenever. God damn it, my chat keeps scrolling. Feeling bad or extremely tired. Yeah. Monday after travel day is me cooked. I might. Depends if I decide to work or not, which I should. Oh, back to fuchsia? I mean, you do whatever color you want. We're gonna be just Josh and you do you. Oh, for the naps escalate to 2-3 hours and then my entire sleep schedule. Yeah, like 2-3 hours. Usually, so the biggest trick, I'm a really good napper when I do want to nap, right? Biggest trick is, or best trick, I guess, chug a water, like a glass of water or a bottle, I will literally, whatever's left in my bottle, if I'm going to take a nap, I chug it all. Being hydrated saves you from the waking up all groggy and shit, but also you should actually drink water right before you sleep at nighttime too. You wake up fresher in the morning because of not being dehydrated as much. Where am I trying to go with that? Yeah, it's just one of the good ways to not sleep in so much. Like, because it's weird, but the groggy or sleepy that you feel as you wake up makes you sleep more, right? So hydrating right before a nap or right before you sleep helps you shorten the amount of time you're going to oversleep in a way. But also setting an alarm is pretty good for a nap. I don't take a nap without an alarm. Like, I'll always tell my speaker to wake me up in 30 minutes. The perfect nap is 24 minutes, I think. Like, statistically, after research, the biphasic sleep schedule. Fork doesn't make me be like everyone else. It doesn't fit into society. Yeah, that's the thing. I have definitely, like, I haven't felt as bad about the fact that I've been, like, I went back to my night owl ways, like, big time. I go to sleep at 3 at the earliest, I think, and I always was like that. So there's a part of me that's like, oh man, just get back on track and like wake up earlier, go to bed earlier, like do more of that. And then there's that part of me that's like, yeah, but I thrive at night. Like night, it's my time. So okay, bought a little migraine cap sleeve. I thought about doing the piercing, right? I talked about it I posted a story asking if people had done it. Ironically, literally like half the replies to that I got were, oh my God, do it. It changed everything. And the other half where it didn't do shit. Like pretty much 50-50. It's DAIT something, right? DAIT. Yeah, oh, Daith piercing. DAITH. Daith piercing. Daith? It's like here, I'll just pop a. Okay, you're about to see a picture of an ear. Or multiple, because I'm on Google. So so this spot specifically, piercing that is potentially reported to help with migraines. And like I said, half the replies I got to that story asking, some people were like, yes, holy shit, I haven't had a migraine since. And some people were like, nope, not at all. Didn't change a fucking thing. But because I've been so prone since I was a kid, I would be like interested, but also I don't want a piercing. I used to have my ear pierced, like just the whatever, earlobe. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of piercings for whatever reason. I love tattoos. My piercings, I think it's because I got infected once with my ear piercing. Because I need to have real silver or gold. And I think it just made it set a bad memory in my head of the feeling of having a piercing. Only because of the one time I had like a non-real silver earring. Okay. Chameleon. Going baby blue. About a little migraine cap sleeve. Okay. If I missed any messages, by all means rewrite them. Light blue is cute. The one wins. But Texas, now I'm gonna confuse you and Maya's messages. That's okay. You could have that color. I have to be careful the amount of water I drink. No, that's fine. Wake up to pee. As long as you don't pee in bed, I guess. Because it's much better to be overhydrated. Well, not like to an extreme, but it's better to be more hydrated than you think. Septum pierced. Nice. I mean, like, yeah, they look cool and shit. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. Because you also need, like, I need someone that knows exactly about that, I think. I don't know. I'm not in a rush to get it, but it's true that I get these migraines all the fucking time. Let's chug way more of this fucking coffee because I am sleepy. I know. I was saying that to my, I know. Carlos piercings are hard to heal too. Yeah, like that's the thing, right? I like, yeah, it's so much effort. Botox helps with my, I would never, I've heard that, but I would never. I like my wrinkles. and like, I don't know where, anyways, I don't like the idea of Botox at all for whatever. I don't like surgeries in general. Like I mean, it's fine. Like, do whatever you want. I don't judge. But I'm happy looking like shit if I ever end up looking like shit. Like that's a thing I've put thoughts to because of being an actor, right? Like, oh shit, am I gonna age and have to do like everybody else, or choose to do like everybody else and get surgeries to always look young, or just age? And I would just age. Like I can do things that are natural to put luck on my side. Like I use this face. Oh, did I forgot to use it today. Oopsies. I use this face serum, a retinol serum, that's been insanely good for my skin. Like it makes me look younger than I used to look older than I am, and now I look younger than I am in a way. I think. Most times. I don't know. I don't feel like that when I look at me. if I see myself, I'm like, nah, man, I look fucking old and beat. But that's because I know I see what's behind the eyes. Yeah. I don't care for piercing. Exactly. Tattoos are just such a better, I was going to say drug, but in a way, yeah. An actor needs the muscles in the face. Exactly. It's just so much. It's like, it's a thing, right? Because in this business, it's, do you want to look your working age for as long as possible and therefore get to work for as long as possible? Or, because looking old, eventually it doesn't work anymore. I'm going to look like shit when I'm old because I look like my dad. So I never look like my dad. Like right now, well, I do a little bit more now because my face is aging and I'm starting to look like his aged face. But what's funny is when I was growing up, I didn't look like my parents. I always looked like what my dad looked like at my age. So I didn't look like him like at the same time, as in like whatever age he is when I'm this age, but if you looked at pictures of like him at 12 years old, suddenly me at 12 looked really similar. But my dad was he did a lot of like drugs that ended up in jail and everything. Like that's why I don't have my dad in my life. And his face, he looked damaged from all the drugs. And so I was like, fuck, I don't want to look like him. Like I always look like what he looked like when he was the age I currently am. And my grandma was like, no, but it's all the drugs. That's it. It just messed with him. And then I saw pictures of his dad. He looks exactly like him. And the more I age and the more I start seeing myself, like I see in my face his features, I'm like, nah, that wasn't the fucking drugs. I'm going to look like that too. I'm going to look like fucking shit. I'm not going to age well. So I'm just going to put luck on my side with the right products, but I don't want surgeries. And whatever it does for my career. I hate sunscreen. I don't like things on my skin, it's a like sensorial thing. If I go to the beach, I'll put on sunscreen. Like if I know I'm going to be in the sun for a long time, but if I'm just walking, like if I'm just walking the dogs midsummer, don't give a shit. Unless it's like super hot too. If it's like a really hot day, maybe. But usually it's just if I know I'm going to like on top of it, take my shirt off and be at the beach type shit. Then I'll bring my sunscreen. Because I also don't burn, so it doesn't help me. I don't need sunscreen. I burn once a year and I never burn after that. Literally every year, the cycle repeats. One sunburn goes away in 2 days, and then I never burn after that. I didn't wear sunscreen for years. And the first time as an adult I finally got sunscreen again was when I worked in the Bahamas, because I burnt to a fucking crisp on my first day. But then the very next day, I was already not burnt. But still, I got sunscreen there because I was like, right, the sun is kind of insane here. I still have I have actual burns on my hand from the day I got off the plane. On the tarmac. I somehow the tarmac, because it's like fucking dark asphalt. It was so hot that just being near it burnt 3 spots on my hand. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Okay, sunscreen drop off, drive by. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to catch up. Use it. There's no sun here. Still can't let it catch you slipping. Don't you see the sun for it to do damage? I know. The sun UV ray is getting you. It's cloudy UV. I know. They're gonna get me. I'll probably have skin cancer of all things. Probably. Don't care. They're coming for us all. If you see a box of sunscreen randomly in your mailbox. Some food is. I have sunscreen. I have good shit. I found the ones that bug me the least. So thank God. Sorry, my traps are really sore. Everything is sore, honestly. Maybe something's showing up in my body. That's why I'm so tense. The migraine's probably just like a muscle tension as well. Exactly how my grandmother mistakes me for her. Wow. I look like my mom too, though. I have, when I smile, I look like my mom so much. And then when I was shaving last week and I posted a picture, that looked like my dad so much. But if I smile, the way my eyes wrinkle and my face, that's my mom's face. It's crazy. And I found that out the first time by using the aging filter on TikTok. And I was like, holy shit, that's literally my mom's face. I could ask for a picture of her smiling, put the picture of me smiling with that filter. Same fucking person. Other than, other gender and stuff. Also protects against the rays that cause wrinkles. I know, I just hate it. So it's a sensorial thing. I just hate having to put cream on, Because you don't be using that sunscreen. Yeah. And stick version if you don't like feeling of cream. But, I mean, you're still rubbing something over your skin, right? How does the stick feel different? Because you're still... I look like my dad. Like he couldn't deny me if he tried. Mother's child 100% got vibes of my dad. Nice. Yeah, that's just funny. When I was a kid, I used to, which is kind of a mean joke, but I used to say my mom adopted me or kidnapped me as a I don't look like anyone here, and it's true. I didn't look like anyone there, but I always looked, like I said, like what my dad did when he was younger. But never at the moment what they both look like. I didn't have those features somehow. Other than my eyes. My eyes are exactly the same as my mom. Like the blue. My dad too, I guess. I don't know. He has blue eyes, but I don't know if he has the whole changing blues. So my eyes... Oh, I don't have a zoom scene anymore. Oopsies. Well, I guess I could do my coffee. They're kind of gray right now because it's really sunny. When it's really bright out, they get gray. That's the most boring of the blues I get. And when it's dark out, they're the best. So it's ironic because in the dark, my eyes look prettiest. Oh, great. You can't see them. Looking to... I've not found a sunscreen that I can wear daily. The one I use... I forget what the brand even is. It was... So specifically, go for... At least for me, what helped the most was to get a sport one. So... Because sunscreen's already shitty on the skin, having any sunscreen that's not made for sweat on top of it, because you get hot in summer, you're gonna sweat, and then that makes all that feeling even worse. So having a sports sunscreen, a good sports sunscreen, has been amazing to help me be okay with wearing sunscreen. And actually not hate myself having to reapply it after 2 hours type shit. So maybe that's worth looking into as well. Music is my therapy. Yeah. 6 usually aren't as oily. Gotcha. Sucked into the Korean skincare. Is that legit though? I don't know. There's so many. I don't like putting products on myself, my face, my body, whatever. I don't like products because they make you dependent of them. And yeah, there's no perfect product, right? Perfect product would make you never need a product again. You'll love sun fluid. Yeah, sun fluid. Bio stuff. Just came to Canada last year. Whoa. Heard good things from Korean brands, but I haven't tried any. Sun fluid. Gotcha. 100%. I have to have a sweat resist. Yeah. Like a sport. Wait. I live in Hell's Booty Hole. Sorry, it took me a second. Yeah, sports sunscreen are definitely the way to go though. For sensorial shit, it's been great. I like how we're having a conversation about sunscreen, and it's only summer for a very tiny amount of people here. The rest of us is cold as shit, or I guess not. Just use a moisturizing one. Like a moisturizing sunscreen, like a combination. La Roche-Posay UV Immune. SPF 50. I also don't go high in SPF. I think my shit is SPF 30 because my skin does fine. So I'm like, I don't want no fucking SPF 50. I like having a tan. I'm not trying to look pale in the summer. But yeah, 30 is my go-to. It's light, sweat resistant, doesn't sting. Also person pending too, because we've all got different makeups. Yeah. I like makeup, and the Korean BB creams are the best. Also, I'm bad with any regular. Yeah, I hate that shit so much. Just make sure I moisturize. I just have a cleanser for when I shower for my face, and then I use the like face serum after my shower. And those have been great. Anything else like hydrating my skin, like my body? Fuck no. But then again, I don't get dry skin. I'm white, so you wouldn't be able to see it so clearly. But I don't feel like any of my skin is dry. Like growing up with my best friend Chris being black, I got to see the whole needs to put cream on all the time, and I was like, oh damn, like. I don't have to do that, but not just because I'm white. I just don't get dry skin too. Am I bullied into wearing sunscreen? Well, I do. I wear it. Like I said, I'm not gonna change what the fuck I do. Thanks for the tips, everyone. But I'm probably just gonna put sunscreen on when I know I'm gonna be outside for a long time on a hot sunny day. Yeah, whatever. I'll leave it. 30's fine. I think it doesn't really do much. Yeah, gonna head out. Good night. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, Annie. Take care. Just a moisturizer and sunscreen combo. Gotcha. Wait, anything? Oh, above 30 is a lie? Well, it's not a lie. Like my they're stronger, right? My aunt is a I don't know what it is in English. Grand brûlée, which is she was burnt, right? She survived a fire, and she has to wear like every day. She has to put on the highest SPF. I forget if it's 70 or 100. It's one of those, I think. Like whatever the highest amount of SPF they make for sunscreen, she has to wear that every day. She was in a fire when I was 4 years old, and then my uncle and her husband, so technically two uncles. My uncle and uncle-in-law passed, and she survived. But yeah, Mixon do be walking out the house looking ashy. Oh shit! But if you're mixed, if you're mulatto, it's like less obvious. But yeah, been told I have soft skin though. There you go. No one knows any better. Okay. I'm gonna take these steps. See, now Mocha's passed out. Muffin's still fighting it. Still fighting. She's coming to bug me now. Hi. Hold on. Let me put my coffee down and I'll pet you. Okay? Yeah. You gotta relax, okay, baby? You're fighting the tired. Just give in to it. Go sleep. Oh, it's gonna be the ducks. Nice. I got to skip it before I hear but it played in my head. Been told that, oh, remember that? Is that a word people can still say? Mulatto? Wait. It's not a bad word. What are you talking about? It isn't. Also, I'm definitely not in French. So... Why? I don't... Your ears? Well, being someone who grew up literally in like a hella mixed town, school, all of that, no problem there for me. So I can't tell you that I won't say it again. Sorry. I just looked it up to see like, is it offensive? But literally all I typed was that word you don't want me to say. And exactly, people asking the same question. Hey, is it offensive? I'm reading up on it to see if yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading really odd comments. Oh my god. That's so cool. Sorry. What are they called? I think, are they the hummingbirds? The ones that fly so fucking fast? It's a colibri in French. It just came up to my window. It was so sick. Like usually they'll fly in and fly out super fast, but it just stayed in front of the window for a little bit. I got up because it was behind my monitor. That was so cool. I love those birds. Okay. Somewhere, it's one of them outdated terms. I don't see what is offensive or oppressive about it. And like I said, like I first of all, in French it's still a thing. So oh boy, I need to get off the fucking oh, okay. I'm done looking it up, I guess. I don't know. I don't need to talk about that type of stuff that much, so okay. It's no bueno. Wait, fancy oils, creams though? It's more of a sensory thing. What negative connotations? What the heck? I don't know. I guess I need to inform myself on that one. I don't think it's used much. Yeah, hummingbirds are so cool. Hummingbirds are... I've been thinking... Well, just one of the random thoughts I'll have every now and then is how we experience time, right? Is different for everyone. For a hummingbird, like... They're so fast. And their brain, like every time if you see a slow-mo, like the amount of shit that goes on in their heads as they're flying so insanely fast, not just their wings, you know, like their heads literally like, oh, I'm going to have a bite. Oh, I'm going to look over here, have a bite, or not bite. They usually drink a liquid, right? I think it is. That's a dead meme. All right. I feel like they experience time obviously slower than us, extremely slow. And I was thinking about that like this week with the dogs, because of the amount of naps they take in a day. In my head, they are naps, right? They sleep throughout the day, and I count it as still one day because for me it's one day. But I was just realizing, to dogs, let's say they take way more than 4 naps. But let's say they take 4 naps throughout one day, right? Including their night sleep. Is it the equivalent of being, you know, when you're close to the, what's the fucking word? Oopsies. I'm trying to think of like, you know where the sun doesn't go down for half the year? Near the I don't know anymore. I don't know my words. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when you the places in the world, the pole, but there's a real word, right? It's polar circle. Is it? I'm trying to think of, there was a fucking word that's anyways, this, right? The people that the sun doesn't go down for like 3 months. Equator, thank you. Holy shit, that's the word my brain couldn't come up with. Yes. The equator. So, but isn't it, right? No, because the equator is the middle. It has, anyways, okay. So for the people who the sun doesn't go by, bye, Emmett. Thanks for stopping by. I was thinking, like, is it technically like that? Say a dog takes 4 naps in a day. To them, are they seen as a different day every time they wake up? Like, that's how I count my days. It's a new day. Yeah, sure, it's a new day at midnight, but in my head, it is not a new day until I went to sleep and I woke up. That's when a new day starts, right? So, to them, are they experiencing life where 3 days are sunny, bright, and then the 4th is dark, being nighttime or evening time, right? Like, because the same way a year for that, or a year for us is like 7 years, 4. I don't remember how many dog years 1 year for us is, but it had me thinking that, like, are they experiencing every time they wake up as a new day? There you go. They're finally both asleep. And they are passed out now. They fought it, but they're deep asleep. Okay, wait. 4 hummingbirds that are constantly fighting outside. Oh, what? At your feeder. That's so cute. Is it like the feeder, like the little flower-looking thing, and they have to like suckle into it? Suck into it, but you know. I think it's more. Wait. I think it's more so. One of the words that were used to describe a group of people. Huh. It wasn't seen as that in my experience, but that's okay. I get it. You are living. I'm trying to catch up on old messages, sorry. And every time I chat, bounces back. I wish I had the energy to upkeep a hummingbird feeder. Are you supposed to? Oh, whoa. How much upkeep does it take? Does it really need that much upkeep? Name them all because they're around so often. That's so cute. Oh, Emmett was asking for the dog names. Sorry, Emmett, you're gone. This one is Muffin. Mocha's out of frame. There you go. Sorry. Dog days versus human days. Sleep times. New thing to ponder. Exactly. That's what I was like. I was thinking about that, you know? 2 feeders, but they always fight over the good one. How is there a good one and a not good one? What makes it the good one? Actually, this one hummingbird, someone must have a feeder on one of the balconies in this building because it comes every few days. But that, like I said, that was the first time that it just hung out in front of my window for so long. Usually it comes for a second, flies away again. I imagine one of my neighbors has a feeder. That would make sense because we get just one, or maybe there's more than one, but I've only ever seen one at a time. So in my head, potentially the same one. Summer, I have to change it every 2 days. In the winter, maybe once a week. The good feeder is the one with a footrest. Aw, they like to take a break? I thought hummingbirds don't. Like every single time I've seen a hummingbird feed, they still fucking hover, like flying so fucking fast. Vegeta? Nice. Good feeder is one of the, the footrest. Popular feeder doesn't have anywhere to. That's funny though. Yeah, every time I've seen a hummingbird feed, they just fly. They're just. It's so cool. I love the the sounds that their wings make and stuff. I don't know why. I feel like I had a deep experience with a hummingbird when I was younger because it stuck with me forever. Or maybe I like that they're so fucking fast. I don't know. All our birds have Dragon Ball names. That's so cool. Vegeta, Goku, Bulma, and Kale. Nice. Caught blue jays bullying an owl once. We have here, so there's the crows here, right? The crows are like my favorite. I love crows. And then we've been having some, I think we have like a few eagles every now and then. And the crows go ham bullying the eagles. Like there's obviously there's seagulls, there's fucking pigeons, there's a bunch of other birds in the sky. But when the eagles show up, the crows take it as a mission to be bullies. It's so crazy. The other day, I've only, like, the max I had seen was like one eagle at a time. The other day, there was 4 in the sky. And I was like, whoa. But the crows were going like, nah, man, you ain't sticking in my hood. I didn't know that. But the visual of crows actually bullying an eagle, sick to see. It was great. Pretty big garden as a kid, so I saw them a lot. Ah, nice. Blue jays are booty holes? Are they? I don't know. Have I seen blue jays? Like, a couple of times. I like cardinals, too. I mean, owls are my favorites, though. Favorite, but I haven't seen them in the wild. Owls. I literally have a fucking owl on my arm, so it's my spirit animal. But crows are, like, my second favorite bird. For sure. Crows will bully any bird of prey because they will eat their... Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Wait, because the bird of prey will go after the weaker crows? That makes sense. Yeah. Hummingbirds here. But I'm watching the kingfisher. Kingfisher? I would be a bird watcher. I mean, I already love looking at the void, you know? I love just staring into nothingness. So, bird watching kind of fits. Just look. Wait for something to show up. I wouldn't be like... I don't think I'd be the type to have a book. And I'm not well informed, right? Hold up. I want to see what a kingfisher looks like. Oh, we have a place called Kingfisher here, so... I just want to see. Whoa, that's gorgeous as shit. What the fuck? You can know what a bird sounds like? Google is a fucking... Oh, my camera hides it. God damn it. It has a sound button when you look up a bird. Hold up. Let's look up a owl. Is it actually... Oh, it did. Oh, yeah. That's so cool. I didn't know Google did that. That's sick. But, yeah, Kingfisher is gorgeous. Holy shit. Okay. Owls, crows, vultures. Vultures, really? I guess not. I don't know. The Jungle Book was big for me growing up, so vultures were always they're a bad character in that, you know. So I was always like, Playing disc golf, the local hawk gets chased just for existing. Wait, gets chased by what? Actually, one of the cool things, if you've ever been to Granville Island, they actually have a trained hawk with a like a handler to get rid of all the seagulls, because the seagulls are so insane about everyone's food. Like it's one of our touristy things, and there's like a whole bunch of restaurants that you can like grab food from and eat outside and stuff. And seagulls get fucking insane about it. And so they have a trained hawk with a handler, literally just chilling, and that scares away the seagulls. And then if they come too close, they let the hawk go ham, go chase. It's crazy. So I don't know. That hawk was cool. I don't know about a hawk getting chased for just existing. Don't have humming. Oh, right. I read that. Oh, owls, crows, vultures. Million's a good app, according to my friends. Huh. Changed your life? I mean, like I said, I would be into it, as in I like looking at nothing, but also I don't think I would go out of my way to like check out to find birds. I do have binoculars. They're covered, but yeah. I'm too nosy. That's why I have binoculars. I love being like, oh, there's a fire over there. Or whatever. I say fire because there was once a fire literally where I looked. Like where I'm looking now, there was once a fire. So I'm so nosy. I'm like, what's going on over there? I love watching the Birds of Prey. Oh, Birds of Prey show whenever the Renaissance Fair. They'll have like a show. I think, or see seagulls. I always remember the scene in Finding Nemo. Mine. You know what's funny? So seagulls are like, they're all right. They're okay at best. I don't know. I don't have a bad relation. I think literally as I talked about it, there's an eagle right there. Hold up. No, never mind. That's a drone. Who the fuck is just flying a drone? From here, it just looked like it was like flying still, like an eagle kind of does. Why are you flying a drone there? I feel like you're not even allowed. Anyways, neighborhood watching. You fucking know it. I'm nosy as shit. I'm like, I make sure I don't look weird, like standing on the balcony, fucking. But yeah, I like that, you know. Okay, wait. Oh, right. I was going to say, so seagulls are like, all right, I grew up with a ton. When I went to the Bahamas, they have the coolest fucking looking seagulls, and that made me like seagulls. Because they have, like, they're so gorgeous with they have a black head. Here, that's a good picture. Like, they look like that over there. Instead of the usual seagull look, they all look like this. And it was so cool to just, because I used to hang out by the water a lot. Duh, I worked in the Bahamas. I would always catch them like taking a bath and stuff. I don't know, for whatever reason, I was like, I actually like these guys. They're so cute. Am I running on diesel? I don't know about that. Needs to get binoculars like the rest of us nosy people. Who, he? I have them. Who are you saying that about? But yeah, I love being fucking nosy as shit. I hate that, like, one of the things people do here is always have curtains shut. I'm like, I want to see what you're living like. I always like to, I love, people watching is one of my favorite things. Danny, with the 14 months, my goodness. Jadani. Right? That's your full name. Well, not, not doxing. Person with the drone. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it was a weird place to fly it. Genuinely, like, I don't see what, unless they were angled towards the stadium. There's a stadium within sight. That makes sense. Called Luckmo in German. Whoa. Yeah, their calls are so much better. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, I like those guys a lot. Those birds were cool. A toucan? Listen, you know what a special movie was for me? Growing up, George of the fucking Jungle. Oh, man. Which probably has something to do with how I look now. Like, I think it's definitely potentially linked somehow. And the toucan in that. Toki. Too nosy, window open. That's the thing. I'm like, one of the things in Vancouver, because it's one of the ways people get away with having empty ass apartments too. Like, the market's fucked here and it's just places that are bought off, but no one's living here because they'll sell them in, like, I don't know, 10 years to make hella money. Rich people do that shit. So most apartments have curtains shut anyways, but then also the people that live places somehow always shut their fucking curtains. And I'm here thinking, if I shut my curtains, I instantly get the what is it, the syndrome of being inside, something with prison, right? It's prison, not prison syndrome. Fuck, there's something, you get it in the winter too. I don't know, I forget the name of it, but that being, you feel like you're literally like in prison if you're not connected to the outside. It happens if you live in a place that has a lot of snow, because you end up like not opening the curtains and you already barely go outside. I forget the name of that syndrome. I always forget my words now. I don't know what it is. My brain's just not thinking of those words. Okay, wait. Which one? I like both different reasons. George and Tarzan. Yeah, Tarzan is great. And then, but George of the Jungle, Chef's Kiss. That was, I watched that movie so much growing up. Guess I gotta be more careful when I'm running to the kitchen for something in the buff. No, like, here's the thing. Like, even, you know, sure, I'm like looking to see what people are. I mean, I don't look that much, honestly. Because I realize how little you can catch from everyone shutting their curtains. But also, I have my curtains fully open. I'll walk around naked. It's like the trade, you know? I'm like, you're going to see me do shit too. There's not one way. Like, but I don't think, no. Like, so what I love about people watching, I never finished that sentence. I love people watching, and it's because it's seeing people at their most real, your most natural, right? When you don't know that anyone's watching is when you are your full person. And I know that for myself. And it's one of the best things to catch a sight of, even outside. Like, that's why I love sitting outside and just looking. It's so interesting to see people, you know? Yeah, same. I am the naked neighbor. Same. I mean, it's fine. I like whatever. It's either they catch me naked or they can see way more, depending on if I'm in a relationship or not. The moo moo? What the fuck is that? Hey, we vibing, by the way? I know I've been doing these just chatting streams. I just don't feel like playing a game other than the games I'm playing, ironically. I don't know. I'm vibing, so I'm just checking in with you. I like the just chatting though. It's been nice. I was thinking about revisiting some of my old just chatting concepts. Like, Saturday school was one of the things I thought, right? Oh, we used to do Saturday school, and that was a just chatting stream where we learned together. And not so much like thinking about bringing that back specifically, but just considering all the different ways I used to do specifically just chatting, because it's such a nice back and forth for those. But I do love gaming too. Honestly, if it wasn't for the update happening right now, we would have played Where Winds Meet today, because I was like, fuck it, I play this game all the time, I'm gonna play it on stream. Totally do. So nice and great. Wait, it's so nice and great. Totally do. He's so nice and great with those birds. Who? Who is so nice and great with those birds? Marble game? Yeah, do I have marbles still saved? Still like in my computer? I don't know. Let's launch Steam and see. I don't think I have marbles downloaded. It's been a long time. Must have deleted it. We also have like words on stream. Oh, gotcha. Just chatting is fun. It's not like this chat's running out of topics. Yeah, we always, honestly, like, I'll end stream and be like, man, we talked about this for so long. Like the first just chatting stream, like 3 streams ago, the one where it was like, okay, just that. I was like, we ended up talking about fucking astrology so much. It was, sorry, man, I need to not open shit like that. It's so bad to open anything while I'm talking, because my brain is like, oh, now I will read every single thing on my screen. Yeah, it's not downloaded. The only games I have downloaded are Stanley Parable, Battlefield, and like other games that aren't in my Steam library. Hi. Elemental of Power. I don't know what I was gonna say. Fuck, my colors isn't the color butter. I mean, kinda. Watching your mind being blown at the signs and their elements. There was what I didn't click on. I'm mad. So this was a thing. You said last stream, technically, what was that? Thursday last week? Like the 2nd or some shit, right? Or the 1st? It was the 1st, right? And I had said like something, and you said it was full moon in Cancer during Capricorn time. And at the same time, I had just talked about how the night before, for whatever reason, I stayed up until 3 or 4 a.m. Like some days I know why I stay up, but some days I just literally am not sleepy. And then you said that, and I didn't click that literally that's me on full moons. Like I'm always awake the night before a full moon. The full moon one kind of knocks me out for whatever reason, but the night before it, every single time. And when you said it, I only clicked after the fact, like 2 days after that stream. I was like, oh my God, that's why I stayed up that whole night. What the fuck? There you go. Linked it all the way back to that. That's why. Oh, gotcha. Well, I completely missed it in the moment, but I caught on eventually, and you deserve to know that I did catch on. A couple minutes ago, we were trying to sell you sunscreen. Yeah. Now we're bird. Yep. Boring meeting right now. Watching with closed captions. Hopefully those captions don't do me dirty. Yeah, meetings being emails though. Woo-wee. That is. I was always the person that was like, this could have taken 2 minutes. Why are we all in this room? And there's always someone trying to make it something. Oh, I'm going to ask a question that literally we don't need an answer to because it's a meeting and I have to look like I am moving this meeting forward. And you're not, but you know, fucking hate those people. I was really bad in terms of being a team person. I can do work with teams. I just don't like other people not being. I guess I would work really well with other neurodivergents, but in a neurotypical world, that's where it gets annoying, you know? 70% meetings. Right. I was wondering if you finally got did you get your position after all? Because you were like working towards it. Did not consider that when I took on this job. Yeah. That's a lot of meetings, I guess. 70%? God damn. 2 new hires being assigned their tasks. Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck too? That's true. And it's like, nobody asked your opinion. Yeah. I used to always roll my eyes. Like, that's the thing. I can think, oh, I'm subtle. But then I'm actually going... My face is like showing all my frustration, like non-stop. And then I'd get in trouble and they'd be like, hey, so we don't want you to do that, or that's not really nice. And I'd be like, I'm just sorry. Like I swear I'm just listening. Advertise myself as neurodivergent virtual assistant for neurodivergence. Whoa. How's that going? The irony is at some point I looked into getting that. I was like, man, I need a fucking assistant just for life. I tried to set up an AI to do that so many times, but it would never fully do it, which makes sense because ultimately I need to be the person that actually keeps track of my life. Yes, drop the junior. You're now promoted. Nice. Good job. Well, I hope you like it. Phone for 2 hours going over work stuff. It was brutal, but it was actually helpful. Oh. Nice. Well, if it was helpful, that's good. Just over the phone, I don't think I'd be good for. Because I need to see, right? If a meeting is online, I mean, I've never had to do meetings online because the last time I worked in an office was pre-COVID. So we weren't like working from home or anything. If I had a meeting online, I think I would need it to have captions, like even auto-generated live captions. Because there's no way I can just watch a video or watch someone talk without reading. I zone out already too much, even in a reel. Billy Powell, hi. Yeah, even already in person or just I zone out all the fucking time. So if it's a video call, I need some fucking captions too. Whether it's like actually provided by the whatever software or if I use my computer to instantly create some. Just need to find people who make you look more organized. Dropped it. Yeah, it's like didn't change anything in my scope. And it was just for the CV. Gotcha. Well, that's good then. Billy's blue. Billy's blue? Oh, but it's a color randomly generated for YouTube. Like it's maybe use your color picker. Day's going pretty good. It's nice now. It was really, I was gonna say like foggy in a way. My mind was pretty foggy up until now. It's kicking in. About 30 minutes ago, I think it is when, I don't know. I feel way sharper than I did when I started this stream. Texas, I was saying maybe use a color picker to find it, because this one was automatically generated by my own, on my end, because YouTube doesn't have colors. They apparently launched today that I could go live vertically and horizontally at the same time, but that's still a bad thing on YouTube, because if you vertical stream, I did a few times, oh, the spam you get on that shit, woo-wee. I get it, it's good for discoverability, because apparently some people watch vertical shorts and then your stream gets shown on the shorts tab, like as people are swiping. But every time I did it, the like, I don't know, 4 times I did it, we would get instantly like fucking spammed, and I would be like, nah, I'm cutting that shit off. Crowd coming in there, something. Yeah, exactly. It was like 100% trolls and shit. You actually gotta, in my head, I accidentally got a bit of a rage, and I was like, what a great accident. But no, the word you wrote is actually. Crowd coming in. All right. It sucks because if I was told before I submitted my invoice, I would have made the change. Oh. So you have to submit an invoice? Are you a contractor, or are you like, is your job requiring you to submit invoices? I mean, I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm reading the email. As I said it, I was like, oh, let me check the email YouTube sent me about the stream. Because I'm trying to see if they're doing the thing where you stream to one place and you send both visuals. Because they say you can go live on both, but it still comes down to, how am I sending you a vertical and a horizontal video? Or are you just cropping my horizontal video? Because it depends on the platform. Like the one thing that used to be good, but that was back when I would use the TikTok live thing. I don't even stream on TikTok anymore. I don't give a shit enough. But when I was using TikTok live, their software that I fucking hate, but the one thing it had going for itself was you would create both a horizontal and vertical stream. So if people literally flip their phones, they would see this version of the stream. And then if they went vertical, they would see a different version, but actually laid out that way on purpose, you know? Cool. I don't know. I'm just going to close this email. I got to stop seeing that. I swear I can't even have fucking words in my face when I'm streaming. I'm deleting spam emails. Okay. Like, this is what I have in my face all the time. Just an open blank tab, because that's the only way that I know I'm less distracted. Yeah, it's not in the mail. Yeah. Contracted. Oh, okay. That makes sense for the invoice thing then. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, contract work. I mean, that's what I do. I'm contracted by Quinn. Oh yeah, they are so sleepy now. Because oh fuck, I hit my knee. I was trying to move out of the way without actually moving my chair, because that wakes them up. Same, hence why have you stream on? Work while you're yapping. Wait, what? Same for contract, you mean? Or yeah, contract work is the best. I mean, anything, it depends. I don't know how it is for every country for sure, but specifically like because I'm technically like my own business, like this made me having my own being my own business, being my own boss, my own job, made me realize how fucked you are if you just have a job that takes your taxes and shit, and like you just go to work, get paid, and they like take all this stuff out. Because the difference is all the money I make also, so instead of like taxes being taken out and already, you know, being sent to the government and whatnot, I get like all my money, but then that money gets to be used towards my business. And then I pay my taxes, like at the time of the year where I do my taxes. Or if I make like, I I don't know. I have to check with the government now because they sent me some shit, but I might have to do it quarterly. Whatever. The difference is still, say you make, I'll use like, I don't know, say you make $2,000 or 3. What's realistic for, I don't know. Say you make $3,000, right? But if you, let's say your job, normal job that takes your taxes out. So you make $3,000, but really after they take your taxes, you get like 2,100, 2,100, let's say. That's an insane amount of taxes. I'm just throwing random numbers out there. The difference is if you work for yourself, you get the full $3,000 and then you get to do shit like 1, invest it in your business, or 2, literally just invest it. You could. And then come the time to pay your taxes, your money has made more money for you. If I was smart, I would have investments. I'm smart, but I don't have those. That's the one thing, no matter how well I was at some point, there was a point in time where I was well off financially. And I still never had the patience to the amount of times I've watched like investment guides. Oh, Jesus. I still never had it in me to be like, yeah, I will invest. Not like play the stock market, just like smart investments. I don't know. I think it comes from growing up broke anyways. So that feels like a foreign world to me. It would have been smart though. But I was always good at investing within my business, within myself. So that was where at least I was smart. Hence why I don't have an insane amount of taxes I pay every year, because I know how to gauge my money. Delayed maybe because subtitles. Are you delayed though? Sometimes it's the refresh, because yeah, you have subtitles on. The subtitles are like slightly delayed, but not crazy, because it's not Twitch coming up with subtitles. I'm sending through subtitles to Twitch. So my computer is doing an auto subtitling and sending that. So I don't know if you should be delayed that much. I would refresh. Sometimes you just get stuck with a like a delay. Also, if you're not at the highest quality, I noticed that. Like if you're in 480p, you get a pretty solid delay. I noticed that because I was trying to watch a stream in 480 on the side while I was gaming, because 720 or 1080 was hard on my computer, but then I was getting like fucking 30-second delay, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go higher quality. I don't want to be that late. Okay. Still feel weird that my own business has been like 3 years. Yeah, it's kind of fucking insane. It feels weird to consider going back to anything else, but I don't know. It's such a weird thing. Even when the government was like reaching out for whatever this thing is. The one thing I hate about it, oh my God, I'm saying that because I have the letter that I got from the person from the government. The one thing I fucking hated about it was they sent me letters, and the only way to contact them was call or write a letter. Send a physical letter. Not a fucking email. Phone calls are hell to me. They're just hell. As a neurodivergent, as an anxious person, phone calls are hell. And writing a letter is like an impossible thing. Like, how the fuck am I gonna write a letter, send that shit to you, post that shit? Like, actually go to the post office? Excuse me? And not having an email contact? Like, the thing about it too is that not only is a phone call hell, I have to fit it within their fucking work hours. The amount of times I made that phone call 3 times and literally was always during lunch break, accidentally. Oh, my brain is peak working at 12:30. Now I'm good. I'm sharp. I can call you. I'm not overwhelmed yet. My brain is focused and present. Let me call. Oh, fuck, you're not there. You're on lunch. I missed my shot. Like, yeah. Shit sucks. So I was like, just give me a fucking email. If you give me an email address, I get it, because you don't want to like get a scam email, right? That's why the government doesn't just send you an email. But if they had an email that I can contact after the physical letter they sent me, that would be fine. And that would be like easy for me to formulate, write an email in my own time when my mind is sharp, and then send it, you know? They made that shit so much harder on me. I feel like I need to take it more seriously. What? You don't need to take it more. I mean, like, take it as seriously as you want, right? You don't have to overwork yourself. That's the risk about being your own business, your own boss. No one's telling you when to stop working. So that's when you have to learn to be the one to stop working. I burnt out when I first started doing this shit. Like literally within my first year of doing it, I actually had a burnout. Because I was going ham at the time. I was literally going ham. And now it's like way better. It's probably a little too much on the other side. So I always think, you know, because you work for yourself doesn't mean you have to constantly push. The one thing that I get in trouble with being my own boss and also being someone that prioritizes life peace, let's say, is in my mind, I only need to make the money I need to make to survive. So any person that has a hustle spirit will go, I need to make as much as I can and I will always make more, or, you know, push to invest and have a bright future. I'm literally thinking, does this pay my bills? Cool, that's enough. Not even thinking like, does this set me up for the future? Which is me not having like future blindness, right? I can't even see the future. Like it's hard to imagine. I just need to survive right now. That's my mind. And that's like bad for the sense of already like the past year was a bit shaky for me, blah, blah, blah. And then with this apartment, I want to leave. Oh, speaking of, actually I have to do something right now that I didn't notice my phone notification. Give me 2 seconds. I have to do a little sum. Oh. And then I'll try to remember what I was gonna say. All right, I do remember what I was gonna say. Just let me do this thing I have to do. I was supposed to do it at 3:15, so I had a timer on my phone. Boop. Oh, right. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I needed to focus on that. And boom. Okay, that's done. All right. So, what I was trying to say, now that I did that, is, what the fuck was I trying to say? Shit. Right, with this place, and me kind of wanting to move and shit. The downside is because it's such a good pitch to be like, look, I make enough to rent your place, okay? But then every time because as you work for yourself, it's not a question of showing pay stubs. I don't have pay stubs. I can't just show you pay stubs. What I can show is, hey, here's how much I make. Let's say during the year. Here's my like last tax filing. What are they called? The fucking whatever there's a word. I am so blanking out on these words. But the thing is, because I myself don't have like such a hustle mind, because I prioritize just being at peace the most, as much as I can. And hi, Denim Jeans guy. Hi. Because I prioritize being at peace as much as I can. I only make what I need to make. So every time I have to show someone my like taxes, let's say, or like what I made over the year, I'm like, but just so you know, like, if you think this isn't enough, I can make more. I will always make what I need to make to pay for your shit. Like pay the rent, the bills, whatever, the blah, blah, blah. So every time it's such a like, I have to somehow set it, like make it clear to them. Like, hey, I make what I need to make. Like, this is not a low amount. And if you think it is, I know I'll make more because I'll always make what I need to make type shit. It's so hard to like make that point to them when they're like, oh, you work for yourself, like blah, 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 blah. Okay, wait. Okay. Investment account, there's nothing in it. I need to invest because I literally have, I was talking about that with when we talked about disability tax. There's literally a disability investment version of our RRSP. It's RDSP for disability, and they match my own investment up to a certain amount every year. So like double, right? They'll put in the same amount as I do, the government. And I just don't. But if I did though. Okay. Hold on. I feel like fucking take my stuff time. You know, look stocks, high yield savings. I would honestly just do index funds and things that give you dividends. That's the way to go. Investment account. There's no, just had to ship 2 letters yesterday. So annoying. Yeah. It's like houses and judge them like we can afford them. I do not want to look at the housing market in Vancouver because it is the most heartbreaking shit ever. Literally, like, with the money I can make if I work hard, I could anywhere else buy a place. And here it's like I'd be settling for a tiny ass apartment. Hence why it's almost like better to rent here. I was thinking about that when I was paying rent. And I was like, I wonder if technically I would pay less if I had my place or not, because anywhere else, yes. But here, I swear to you, the drive to just get a small fucking house or a decent house, whatever, a good house in some tiny ass suburbs near the forest, it keeps raising. Like, I keep wanting that more and more and more. There's that. I just kind of want a fucking house in some boring ass town with the dogs. That's it. Okay. Meeting over, you're free. Nice. Property assessment went down. Now I have less potential money. Whoa. I didn't know that goes down. Yes, my mind gets in the way of planning for weeks time. Yeah. Sorry about that. Why do they want proof of prior income? Shouldn't they worry? Yeah, like I said how much I pay for this place a few streams ago. I still don't want to say it nonstop because it feels a little, I don't know, too whatever. But I can literally, like, any place I would move to is going to be less than this place. The whole reason why I want to leave this place is to pay less rent. So at any point, all I have to say is, look, I paid this much rent for this many years. I can pay your fucking rent. You don't need to worry about shit. Like, it's so odd that there's so many factors that come into, like, being a good candidate. And I'm like, I pay more than this place costs. You're good. I'll pay your rent. Don't you fucking worry about it. Just let me move in with my dogs. Bruce Wayne energy. I mean, like, it's not even that, because I'm not making that much money. That's the whole shtick. I make just enough to survive. Always. That's always what I do. You want me to pay the rent? I'll buy this building. I couldn't do that. I don't have that money. Now I'm curious about the fucking housing market. But I don't want to look it up. I don't know. I feel like it would be, hold on. What do you even go on for fucking housing? Like, for actual buying? I only go for when you rent. So I go like Craigslist and shit. When you're buying, it's Zillow. That's the one. I was thinking, what's the one that's fucking up the markets? And it's Zillow. Because they bought off a bunch of places and raised the prices, right? That's all fucked. Let's say Vancouver. I really hope this doesn't dox me. That's what I was afraid. Okay, cool. All right. It's not doxing. It's all of Vancouver. All right. Hold up. Let me arrange my screen as fuck this song. I don't know. Let's fuck around and take a look at some places. I'm just adjusting my visuals here. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. I really hope nothing doxes me. Like, it doesn't somehow show, oh, and here's your address. This is all of Vancouver. This is downtown. This is like a bigger area around it, kind of. That's Richmond and shit? No, Richmond is down there, actually. Right? Richmond's down there. Airport, Richmond. Right. So, just like around Vancouver area. Prices are already insane for like normal looking shit, you know? Let's set the max because I don't want 10 millis. Let's say, oh my God, if I do, I'm surprised there's even any below 650K. I'm surprised there's even any. I am not kidding with you. I thought there's going to be nothing under 700,000. And that's like, if I click any of these, it's just going to be a fucking apartment. 500 square feet, 450 square feet, 500 square feet, 500. Well, 600 technically, 580, right? Let's see. Let's take a look at this one. Whatever the fuck it is. I mean, it looks nice. How many square feet? Oh, Jesus, that's a big one. What the fuck? Oh. Wait, what? Is that the right place on the map? Because this is like insanely well located for that price, for that size and that price. That's like, oops, I opened it again. Did I do? Oh, I hate when it does that. Okay. Oh no, I did that. Okay. That's honestly like a really big place for that location. That feels weird. Maybe the market is fucking dead. Ironically, the rental market is not. The housing market, like buying, sure. But solution you're looking for is incognito tab. Oh, I forgot to do that. I usually do anyways if I'm looking at shit like this, right? Because it tracks your shit. You're absolutely correct. You know what? I'm just going to do it in case, since I still have a slight fear of it. But it's not going to be that hard because I just have to reopen the same link. But in incognito. This song is bad. Come on. All right, cool. I'm just realigning my shit. Right. All right. Right. There you go. That works. Cool. Now we got incognito and I got my normal tab behind it, which is nice. Adds a little black. Get a houseboat? Oh, is that what that was? Wait, like the greenery. All those listings under 650 are all shoebox. Exactly. They're tiny as shit. Looking in the burbs. Yeah. I mean, like, my priorities are always like near some type of water. I like being around water, and slash with dogs, I like being around parks and shit, right? But I also, that's the problem with Vancouver is I moved here from Montreal. I moved in one area and I've kind of stayed in that area the whole time because I like my area. So I don't know what good neighborhoods are. Like, I don't know where's actually a good place because all I know is I like where I'm at. Every time I've looked, obviously I could never buy where I'm at. That's insane. So every time I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I never know what those... You lived in a bunch of places. I don't know what good areas are, I swear. I don't know what's sketchy. That's my biggest fear. It's more like there's always sketchy shit everywhere, right? Like here, you would never move there. Anybody? This is downtown east side is East Hastings. It's homeless center. Literally, as in like the equivalent of Canadian Skid Row. It's really bad, right? This is our homelessness crisis and drugs and stuff. So anywhere here, you would never. And I don't know what is like that for other areas as well. Like, not just homelessness, but like there's a lot of break-ins in places, blah, blah, blah. Kids Collingwood, downtown, Olympic Village, East Van, Burnaby, and now where you are. I thought you were on the island. But you don't have to dox yourself. Don't worry about it. I don't want you to dox yourself, as a matter of fact. Kits is one of the ones I've always considered. My problem with Kits is I like being near a good grocery store. So, well, neurodivergence is a fucking thing. Everything needs to be easy, otherwise I won't do it. Like, my brain will fight anything. Even when it is easy, my brain fights it. So if it's actually tricky, good luck. So I need to live near grocery stores. Also, when I work out, like I haven't worked out in a while now, but if I was trying to work out steadily and go to a gym, so I need to live near a gym and a grocery store. Near, as in walking 5 minutes max. If I don't, I'm not going there. If I don't live close enough to a gym, I ain't fucking working out. If I don't live close enough to a grocery store, I will starve for 4 days before I go buy groceries every single fucking time. And I did that in my history, like not in Vancouver. Back in Montreal, I lived in places that literally required a 10-minute drive. So I couldn't walk there and I had to drive, which made it worse because all of winter I was pretty much starving myself because I was like, I don't want to fucking go in the car. That was always bad. So I need those things, and Kits, as great as it is, like it has the beach, and it has a dog beach that I fucking love. Like I would love to take the dogs there, but there is no good grocery store, and / there's zero good gyms in Kits. Like only fancy ass overpriced shit, and even there, that's not that great. So that's the one downside of Kits. Because otherwise, I think I would have lived in Kits this whole time because it's so well positioned. It's got the beach looking west, sunsets. You know, I still go there. If I want to go to the beach, I usually go Kits Beach because that's just a nice vibe. I like it. That or Wreck because I like being naked. That's our nude beach. If anyone is like, huh? Clothing optional, specifically. Fraser Valley. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, so wait, so all the areas, because those are good. It's Collingwood. Where's Collingwood? Here. Is that good? Collingwood, downtown, Olympic Ridge, East Van. I thought East Van was literally like kind of everything. Oh, I guess it's here? Is that East Van? I thought it was just everything east. Like from here to the right. I didn't know it was like specific only a certain area. Burnaby is decent. Burnaby's down there. Yeah, that's what's before Richmond. Yeah. And gotcha. Yeah. This is where all the rich people live. Point Grey. That's where the fucking rich motherfuckers or famous stars live, I think. Me search for fire. Trade wheels, sacred rock, teriyaki, cave code. What? Well, hi there. I feel like my stream is being shown somewhere on YouTube. That's for sure. We've had a few new names up in here, and I'm not live vertically as far as I know. Make those priority. And Burnaby is east. Oh, right. Yeah. Burnaby's over there. What am I saying? Right? It's Burnaby. There you go. Right there. What is down there? What's before Richmond? I feel like I knew the name of Chubby Market. That's not the name of the area. Marple? I guess. Just south. Oh, just south end? Gotcha. Geico Caveman. He knows share fire. Me wants fire. Learn fire. That's how I can help. I won't teach you. I'm just saying learn it. It's a real unique name. South Van. Right, so let's just 260k. What kind of bullshit are you on? 260k. Right. If I just click it, oh nice. There is no place that is that price. There's no fucking way in hell there's a place at that price. I've always lived near SkyTrains. Yeah, I hate public transit. Oh, I know. That is one of my biggest fucking pet peeves. No, actually, that looks pretty real. Oh, no, never mind. That shadow is horrible. I was like, the chair was fooling me. But no, everything else is really bad. I hate that. That shit should be not allowed. Anyone that uses fucking Photoshop to add furniture to a listing, whether it's rental or selling, because one, photoshopping furniture in there is great, but you're not showing scale. At no point in photoshopping are you actually going, this couch is exactly this size and therefore would take up this much of this image. It's easy to make a couch small to fit a small apartment, but with the pictures it suddenly looks big enough to fit that couch. I fucking hate that. Yeah, I mean, the scam market is really bad, usually for rentals. I didn't know that it would show up in like also the selling market. That's a bit crazy. 500, I'm actually surprised at the amount of 540, but yeah, 500 square feet is like, is nothing. My apartment before this one was 480 square feet and it was tiny as shit. Like, I wouldn't have 2 dogs in that. Me rent cave for 2 bird and 1 sacred stone. That's pretty good price. Is that within the market? I was living near Sketch. Oh, right, I read that. I don't know what. That was alright. Like that's valid, but it's just those places are tiny as shit. Like that's pretty much the whole place, right? This is interesting. I never look at the selling market. 275. Right. 270. There's a lot of them. It's making it almost like questionable if it's fake or no. That's real furnishing because it's ugly as shit. So there's no way to Photoshop that. Man, that's an ugly ass color for the. Hey, that's why it's 275K. That's like, there's no way they sell a place for. Oh Jesus Christ! There's no way they sell. Oh, that makes sense. See, that's the whole main room, bedroom by the window. Hello. How do I? Oh, back to listing. There you go. Like, so you have those chairs, the beds right there. That's the whole apartment. Oh lordy, no wonder. I'm still surprised because that still feels like it would be 500K for that place. You have to look at the listing when it's that cheap. I say this having bought twice. Whoa, you bought twice? Look at you. I was jealous. I met some friends when I first got here who had a place in Squamish. They bought in Squamish and then they sold there and moved somewhere in the city. Well, somewhere like, I don't know, over here, I think. Somewhere like that, I remember. And like once you buy once, you're good to keep buying. That's why I was jealous. It was more like having the funds to buy the first time is like the tricky. But once you buy, after that, selling always allows you to get the next. I only have the French word, hypothèque. The next whatever thing you do with the bank, right? Not loan, but that whole shtick. Okay. Either strata fees, yeah. Pending building work, oh yeah. Yeah, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Also some cheap places. Court ordered, forced. Lucky to buy in 2014, and then when I sold, whoa, yeah, down payment. That's the fucking thing, right? Gives you like the money to buy next. It's like it's just the first time purchase that's tricky. Say, I don't know, what's over there here? Right? Queen Elizabeth Park is kind of decent. Been there a few times. That's why they have disc golf. The shit one that's like both the first 9 holes and the 10 to 18 are the same, but just longer. Okay. Oh my, what the fuck is this? What? I imagine there's a bedroom, but that is a box. Where's the bedroom? Please tell me there's a bedroom. Please tell me there's a bed. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Over there, there's a door. I was getting scared for a second. I was like, there's no way they're gonna, like, they say turn this into a bed. A mattress on the floor. God damn. Oh, this market. Oh, this market. How about this one? So what I was saying is, I don't know. If I lived in Montreal, I could potentially think about buying something and being smart. Vancouver, in my fucking dreams. Because it's not like I'd have a down payment for a 600K place anyways. They sold my apartment, my last apartment, right? The reason I moved out of my apartment is because my landlord sold because they weren't making enough money from me. I lived there long enough that their interests went up higher than my rent was allowed to go up. And I was such a good tenant that they couldn't kick me out. So they sold. And at the time I was like, do I want to buy this place? And if I had a down payment, I could have. But I was like, I don't know. Also at the time I had Raina telling me that we could never buy here because she wanted to leave. I want to leave too. Like I'm not going to live in Vancouver for the rest of my life, but I would have bought for a few years and then sold Like that wouldn't have been a problem for me. But at the time, she was like, no, we're not staying. So that also added to that. But like it had me seriously going, should I try to buy this place? Like it was $680, I think. That's what the place went for. And then the people that bought it moved in, so they kicked me out because that's the only legal way they had to kick me out. Is you have to buy and move in yourself, not any other tenant. Hi everyone else. No, this has been a conversation. What do you mean? There's no. Also, I'm gonna hop off soon. It's 4 p.m. now. Living my best life right now. Yeah, this is fine. I like this. Looking at this, I don't know. It's hard to like. I'm like, oh, with people like you could tell me where to look, but it's not like you could be like that 500K place. I don't know. I don't even know how to look at the housing market in terms of like buying and selling. I'm so used to just looking at apartments for rentals. I don't even know what you're looking for in terms of purchase, like the differences, you know? That looks nice. Where is that? East 7th? Where's that? Like, East 7. Oh. Okay, well, oh, it's over there. Gotcha. That's why it's 649. Okay. That's like, wait. That's decently placed. I mean, it looks a little better in terms of box. Oh, that's a cool... Oh, it's mirrors. I was like, that's a cool feature. It's a smart way to make a place look bigger. That's for sure. That's actually a decently... I mean, 650K makes sense. And there's a bedroom? That's a that's a like surprisingly good place. It feels. Why you got railings on your window? That scares me in the sense that usually... Oh no, that's probably a balcony. No, that's not a door. Is there a balcony for this place? Oh yeah, there is. Okay. So you'll have railings on certain windows because you're on ground floor and break-ins are big here. Like I would be afraid to live on the ground floor here. And if I wanted to buy a house, sadly, you know, a house would be ground, a real house. Okay, wait. Even though I'm not Canadian, I can impart my useless mortgage and real estate listings. In New West. Is New West close? I thought New West was like fucking far. I don't know this place enough. I know that building. Friend lived in it. This? That's funny. Even though I'm not Canadian. What unit is that? Could that be your friend's place? This, let's see. The unit, does it say? 205. Yeah, it's just balcony. Okay, so the railings are legit because it's just the balcony rails. That's like a really good looking place. If I had 650 or literally the down payment. But that's the thing too, right? Because down payments, it's not even just 10% anymore, right? I think it used to be 10% was enough, but now it's not, right? She was 207. Oh, well, her neighbors are selling. They have a dog. I know it because this great looking thing is part of a crate. I have it. It's a crate divider. Where's the dog? Where's the crate? They're trying to hide it. Trying to be like, there's no dogs here. But you fucked up hiding that one. That's like a decent... I mean, it's still 650 square feet. That's pretty good. Is it near that? It's not near that. Why would they show a picture? Oh, man. Sometimes it's so stupid if they'll show you, like, literally. Okay, so this listing is there. Dude Chilling Park is here where the 442K is. It's like a good amount of streets away from there. It's a great name for a park. It's not 1 block away. Dude Chilling Park is 14th and 14th or 15th Avenue and Ontario, I think. This is 7th. Or is Dude Chilling Park the one over there? Like the tiny here? I don't know. I thought it was the one. Huh. Oh, gotcha. Well, if it's close enough, then they're valid. I just hate when they show pictures in the neighborhood. Because I'm like, you're just trying to pitch me this place by saying other shit? Have the place be good enough. No, like I said, it's not like I could do a fucking down payment. Hell nah. First of all, I don't think 10% is enough anymore. Second of all, I don't even have 10% of 650K. As if I have 65K. Fuck no. Hell no. And like everything goes against me. I'm my own boss. The bank don't like that. They don't like that shit. I only make what I need to make. So doesn't look like I make way more. Doesn't look good for the bank. Literally chilled in that park last month. Huh. Logistics, right. You can have 10% minimum down payment, but it's uninsured. Yeah, exactly. So it's like as if I would have that. That was the reason I didn't even consider buying the place that I lived in. I was like, I thought about it. And then I was like, I couldn't even put in 68K, which I never had in savings. But I couldn't even do that. So I was like, ain't no fucking way I could buy this place. Like, sure, the monthly payments after that are easier. Like, that's the thing. If I bought a place, if I had the money for a down payment, Portia, hi. If I had the money for a down payment, the rent would be cheaper than my rent. Like, the monthly fees, monthly payments would be, the whole point of a down payment with a bank is that's a loan. Right? You don't get a loan for a down payment and then get a bank loan on the house or on purchasing a place. Yes, I will drink. Thank you for that. Right? So for most people in our age range, Chester's probably are waiting for the parents to die. I have no inheritance even if they do, so I just hope they don't. I was the first person to make a decent amount in terms of money in my family. I don't even make it now, but when I was at my peak income thriving, I was like literally making more than the rest of my family. So there's no inheritance. I don't even think any inheritance would cover the like funeral fees and whatnot. So I just hope my family stays alive. Not even for the inheritance, just because literally there's no benefits regardless. Stay alive. I want them in my life. Not everyone will inherit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, this market. I mean, it's such a cool place, but now it makes me not want to look at anything else. Like, as in, even this, a good place, a good price? Good price. It's not like I can afford it. But that's the thing. The monthly payments would come down to less than what I pay. Like, the reason I pay whatever rent I pay here is it costs less to the person that owns this place than what I pay. Jesus, my lights are bright now because it's getting dark outside. Sorry, I'm just dimming them a tiny bit. There you go. Yeah, like obviously my landlord pays less than I pay their rent. Which is also, I thought Canada was going to do that though, right? It was supposed to be one of the... Did they ever do that? So Canada was talking about counting your rent history to help with getting like buying your own place, because ultimately my years of paying rent is me paying someone else's mortgage. I never paid less than their mortgage other than my last place because their mortgage became more expensive, but that was like not my fault. It was my fault for being such a good tenant that they couldn't kick me out, and I lived there for almost 4 years. For 3 years and a half, I had that apartment. So you don't want that building. Wait, what? The building is old anyway. Oh, see? So you don't want that building. So it looked good, and still they had an issue. Huh. If you have RS... I don't. Yeah. So if I was smart and had investments. But I don't. Yeah, but they were supposed to... They were talking about making your rent history count. Because if you're someone that's had a house, right? You have your history of payments on the house or apartment, whatever. But if you owned a place, that is collateral. Like, that's good. It helps you. And at 30... Wait, just talk to my financial planner. Sorry, I bought a toy. Honestly, I've always been afraid of financial planners. Like, talking to someone in finance. They scare me. That's the thing growing up poor. You don't learn that the system is on your side because it's not, especially not when you're poor. So in my experience, it's not like someone, like in my head, that's probably not what they do, but a financial advisor is just trying to get money out of my money. That's not what they do. But in my experience, because everything is trying to get your money being poor, growing up poor and everything. It's not like I ever learned, hey, there's someone actually that wants the best for you as well. Like, I'm afraid to reach out to my own bank. In terms of like getting input on shit, I'm like, I'm scared. It's scary. So I just manage my shit on my own, which is probably why it's not that great. It was good for a long time. Not bragging or trying to minimize, just totally changed my life. Damn. It is expensive to be poor. Financial planner helps. Whoa. Yeah, I think it scares me. That's the thing. That is one of the places where the more and more we go towards like insane AI bullshit, the more I'm like, oh, I don't like AI. But the one thing that I keep thinking the reason why AI is so good is exactly that. Reaching out to professionals in any service or industry is going to be costly and they want something out of you. The only way that you have access to talking to, say, a professional, they're not a professional as a fucking AI, but the AI is trained on so much knowledge. The closest you can get to, like, being someone with 1,000 different interests and questions, the only way that I can reach out to both a professional musician, a financial planner, a fucking psychologist, a teacher, a car dealer, like anything I can think about, oh, I would love to know the inside of a professional, would be impossible to do with a real human, because it would always require fucking either paying for something. Like it would always require more than just, hey, can I just have a chat about this and ask you questions? You know? But yeah, I don't know. That's the type of stuff I gotta get on top of at some point. Even my uncle works for he works for the bank I bank with, ironically, but he doesn't work for like the customers. Like he works for like higher up in the bank, where like he deals with like rich ass companies. And every time I'm like, should I just reach out to him to ask? And every time I do, I haven't in years, because every time I did, he was like, I don't know, man. That's not what I deal with. I was like, God damn it, you work for the fucking bank. But yeah, he literally works with like, oh, this company tried to transfer $1 million to this other company buying them, and that million went missing. Where is it? Like, that's his type of shit that he has to deal with. So it's a bit more intense. Huh. She was like, you don't need this. No one does. So no deals? Oh, no, I don't get Actually, I did for a long time, but the bank caught on. So for forever, because when I first got my bank account, he was working with customers at that bank. So he opened my first bank account. He was my backing as well, because I got it at 14 or some shit. No, I got it at 15 or 16. So you need like someone to sign off on it, right? And because he literally worked there, he was my mom could have, but he was right there. I signed up with him. And forever, I had the free account where I paid no fees, unlimited transactions. And then I think when I was 26 or 28, like literally within the past 4 years max, is when they caught on, and I started paying the normal fees I'm supposed to pay for my account. Because before that, I was still under whatever setting he had put when I was 16. So I didn't pay bank fees forever. Now the way it works is if I have a certain amount in my account, I don't pay shit. Yet again, proving that it is costly to be poor, because having less than that amount in my account, suddenly I got to pay bank fees. Oh, what is this shit? They're like, oh, you don't have enough money with us? Pay more then. You don't want to pay fees? Have money, bitch. Okay. It's honestly, it is. Like growing up poor, it's definitely... that's why I have such a bad fear of everything that means money. You know, like it took me forever. Still to this day, I'm afraid my money is going to disappear at any point. I get a letter from the government, and instantly I'm thinking the letter means, like, I get a letter from them, and my first thought is, oh, they realized I'm supposed to be poor, and so they're emailing me, or they're sending me a letter saying you're in the wrong bracket right now. Like, that's where my brain goes. It literally goes, oh, clearly they must think, no, you're supposed to be poor, so whatever you're doing is not okay. It's illegal. I'm always paranoid about shit like that. Like, I had to do some therapy work when I was thriving financially. I had to do like specifically therapy work on realizing that it was okay for me not to be broke. Like, it was okay for me to be thriving. Having savings was like a fraud to me. It felt like I was, holy shit, what rule am I breaking? And I was breaking none. So yeah, during COVID when I had no money. Wait, always going to the principal's office? I mean, I did go to the principal's office, but for being a just a fucking rebel teen, so I'm not sure I get that one. Okay, I'm gonna pause this music. Anyways, I'm gonna end stream. I'm just finishing this topic and stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, I never feared being in trouble at the principal's office, I guess, because I was always there for the deserved reason. I was chill with the fucking secretary in school, like the principal's secretary specifically. I was chill with. I'd show up and be like, hey, I gotta go sit by that door and wait until I can go in the office. And she'd be like, okay. So, you know, it's almost like I didn't know I had ADHD and I was just a rebel little shit. But I was also smart. That's how I got away with everything. So I always deserve that, and I don't feel like I never felt paranoid about going there. But when it comes to anything money, I always feel paranoid that somehow if I am well off, I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to. So that's scary to me. Anyhow, on that topic, I'm not buying a place. Duh. I can't fucking afford that. Oh, now I'm like, oh shit, should I look at Montreal? I don't want to live back in Montreal. But I was looking, I think like, what was it, a month ago? I looked at the market in Montreal, the rental market. I just looked at places to rent. And because I was like, what if I go back? That was choosing to once again be an actor, stay with the acting career. And I was like, oh, if I'm not in Vancouver and I don't need to live here for acting, like, oh, would I want to go back to my family? Blah, blah, blah. I was looking at Montreal, and for what I pay, I could own a nice house in Montreal. And now I just rent here. And for half of what I pay for rent, I would still have a fucking nice apartment rental. But as I looked at that, I literally had like fucking PTSD about feeling like literally there's nothing there. Other than my family, there's nothing in Montreal for me. Just like there's nothing anywhere, kind of. So other than my family, yeah. So I had no, I don't want to go back. And I hate winter. Fraser Valley or half that of wherever you are. Where is the Fraser Valley? I have to look where that is, and also where West. What did you say? New West. Oh, I think the one I'm confusing for being far is Westminster. West blah blah blah. Where's Fraser Valley? Oh, wait, that's big. Is that? Oh, because right, it's a big area. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. And then where's New West? Where is New West? Oh, it's New Westminster. Never mind. That's literally the... Where is that? Oh, it's way closer than I thought. In my head, New Westminster was like fucking by like after Maple Ridge type shit, which is far. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyways, okay. There's a big ass mosquito. You're supposed to be dead. It is way too cold for a mosquito to be alive. What the fuck? There's a big mosquito on my window outside. That's Mission. Mission is gross. Mission. Yeah. I thought it was literally the same within the same area. Mission and New West. I thought they were like same shit, but I guess not. Okay. Wait. Awesome family just met Pope Francis. He looks older than I thought. Yeah, I think they always look old, right? Isn't that a fucking prerequisite for a pope to look old as shit? Like you gotta look like you're 80? I feel like it's a need, right? Farther from Vancouver, you get. Yeah, for sure. Duh. Like Vancouver's hella expensive. Honestly, I looked at Squamish for a bit. I was like, oh, like, you know, I just want to live in some fucking nice place, like decent place with boring ass forest. Okay, maybe not boring, but like, you know, I don't know, nice hikes, body of water. That's it. I don't care anything else. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream. I also have to go to the bathroom real quick, or not real quick, real bad. So thanks so much for hanging out. I'll be back on Saturday, and maybe we play a game. Maybe we play Where Runes. So we might. I missed out on obviously playing the story on stream because I played it all on my own. But it's still a game I love every day, so I could hop on and just play. I want to show you my character. I would have done that today because my character looks so good. Like part of the game is how you customize your characters and stuff and outfits. So we might check out Where Winds Meet on stream, and if not, we'll play some other game. But I will be back on Saturday. Have a good beginning of your weekend. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Well, I won't see you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.